speaking about the business model canvas. So business model canvas is basically a chart or a diagram where you can get a complete overview of your business. The business model canvas is an amazing tool if you have an idea and you want to kind of put it on paper and see all the aspects of it. We usually do business model canvas at our agency with startups, where we help them cover all the aspects of a business and tap into everything that needs to be accounted for before starting out. So sometimes we worked with established businesses who've started off but kind of lost their way because they've kept pivoting according to the demand and now are just lost on their vision and their value proposition. So we help them put things into perspective by drawing a business model canvas for them. This one sheet is enough for anybody to get a complete overview of your business and what you're trying to create. Let's get started. You could pause this video and draw a chart like this. Where if you have any idea for a product or a service that you want to get working on, you could probably work with me while I explain to you all the aspects of the business model canvas. First is the value proposition, which is very important. Proposition talks about what exactly is the problem at hand that you're trying to solve. It could either be through a product or a service, and how is it that you're going to solve it. Before you go any further in solving this problem, you should evaluate whether or not the problem is actually worth solving and if it's all right the way it is. Value proposition provides value through various elements such as newness, performance, customizations, you're getting the job done, your design is different, pricing, you're reducing cost, reducing risk, accessibility, the convenience of it. So the value proposition really could be anything, giving you an edge over your competitors. A very clear and defined value proposition is extremely crucial. It gives you clarity and a direction in terms of what is your placement in the market going to be and for what. It should be as clean and as simple as it can get. Establish the values that you want to provide to the customer. The second element is finding the right activities. What are the key activities that you will be conducting to provide this value proposition? For example, Swiggy uses a home delivery as its key activity to provide the value of convenience. Key resources are the things that enable these activities that you're planning to do. So it could either be an office space, delivery boys, vehicles, computers, etc. Next is to identify your customer segment. This needs to happen simultaneously when you're drawing your value proposition, is to identify who exactly is going to benefit from the product or the service that you're trying to offer. While you may want a large customer base, audiences from various segments of the market, it's best to focus on the segment in the start who will buy from you first. Customer segmentation can be categorized by demographics, geography, social class, financial class, personalities, etc. Channels is to identify where are your customers, how are you going to meet them, where are you going to meet them, and how is your engagement going to be. Channel could be of two types. Either it's a sales channel or a relationship building channel. Your sales channel examples are your website, a retail store, wholesale network groups, and where you're just interacting with the consumers or just want to have a presence, could be either a static website or your social media handles. Customer relationship is defined by the way a business chooses to interact with its customers. What kind of a relationship do you want to have with your customer? Transactional, or is it personal, automated, is it self-service, or a community-oriented relationship? Important questions to answer during customer relationships is how will you get new customers, how will the business keep customers purchasing or using its service, how will you grow the revenue from the current customers. After designing your key value proposition and doing your customer segmentation, it's very important to obviously have your cost structure in place, to identify how much money it's going to cost you to have a setup in place, how much are your key partners and activities going to charge you in the start. The structure of your business, is it cost driven or value driven? Structure of your costs, are they fixed costs or variable costs? Any additional cost to running a business, this could include legal costs, insurance costs, etc. Before you start out, you should have a vague idea about all the expenses that you might be incurring for the next 1 year at least, and be prepared before you start for the costs that you're going to incur. Next is to evaluate your value stream. You have to a pricing strategy and identify how much are your customers actually willing to pay for the service or the product that you're offering. What is the value that they see in it? Many revenue models that you can work with. It could be a free for service, either it could be a fixed rate, it could be pay per product, subscription model. So you have to identify how many streams and how many ways can your business generate revenue. That's it. I hope this video was useful to you and you got some structure to drawing a business idea that you have in your head. For those of you who have actually been with me in the video and drawn your ideas on the paper, please write in the comment section and let me know how your experience was, what your learning was. Also, if you need help in drawing a specific canvas for your industry, you can always get in touch with my agency at business@privatedramaenterprise.in, or there's more information in the description below. Thank you so much for watching.